I'm Gaz, and this is Let's Play Tropico 3 Sandbox mode. As usual, I'm just going to play around in a sandbox in the Tropico games rather than go through the missions, so let's just jump right into it. New game, Sandbox, random island, and this will just generate. Okay, so I've already gone through some of the settings and seen what I want. We're just going to make this as easy as possible. I'm not sure how long I'm going to have the series go. Maybe until I get a nuke. Sure. Okay. So, unfortunately, in this game, the islands are all pretty round and boring. It doesn't matter, the size of the island. It'll always generate something round like that, rather than interesting like the question mark there. But while I do want some elevation, because it will affect, I think it affects like some mineral deposits, and I think it affects certain crops and whatnot at elevation, but we don't want too much. I spawned a map in once that I really liked, and then it ended up putting like the dock right on the other side of mountains, and I couldn't get to it very easily. So I want to generate something that will hopefully. Boy, that takes this as a risk, doesn't it? Something that's hopefully pretty open. I mean, we're blocking. This might take a while here, actually. Let's see, is there another setting? No, that's as much elevation as we can get. Okay, let's give that a shot. I might end up having to come back here, and seeing if I can make a better map. Depends. So political stability. We're just gonna make all of this as easy as possible. Have a few random events. I think that's the default. Faraway place. I was thinking about this because it would make me less likely to be invaded, but it also is going to hurt my tourism. I think with as easy as it is, I think we'll be okay. So we're going to go forward. Custom avatar, and I have already created a guy here. Just playing with the pirates setup. It's not here, I guess. Here it is. Okay, so I've given him a background of war hero, which gives him bonus boost to all factions, especially the nationalists. He is also good at combat, which is possibly going to be useful here if I have to get into combat myself. Heir apparent, fairly low democratic expectations. That'll be really nice. I don't have to worry too much about the elections and making everyone happy, but nonetheless, I'll get their respect anyway. Charismatic. Once again, all faction respect. I feel like this is making easy mode, but that's the whole point here. We're just here to build a nice little island. Plus, we get radio and TV effectiveness, so we're all very good. Populist, nationalist respect again, communist respect. No consequences from unfulfilled elections. We're making that easy on myself here. Just overall, nobody is going to expect anything of this guy. His flaws. He's into jingo. He's a jingoist, so we're going to have low relations here with US and USSR, which I don't know. Might be pretty bad if we get invaded. But again, nationalist respect goes up, and cheapskate. So this will offset the bonus we get with the communists. Basically, it doesn't matter, but we'll get the minus 5% build cost, which will be nice. Unfortunately, max salary is only $25 using this. I mean, the flaws are pretty bad. And before, I think I used womanizer because it's like the least, it affects the religious faction. We're probably going to piss them off anyway. They're always going to be the lowest, and respect of smart women. I mean, that's not really going to matter until later when I have like universities and stuff. Everyone's going to start out uneducated anyway. So I figured that wouldn't be too bad. But I think we'll go ahead and just make the building part easy on myself. This max salary thing, though, might bite me later because I won't be able to raise the salaries enough to get really good people. There's a mechanic in this game, and I don't think it's in. I mean, I haven't played 4 or 5, or this game for that matter. I don't think it's in 6, for sure. Where like your citizens will gain experience over time, and that will make them more effective. And when you raise salaries, that also makes the effectiveness and I think production of your buildings higher. So if we're capping out here, we might not be able to get those very high. We might have to rely on a lot of experienced workers and whatnot to make up for that. But anyway, we'll find out. We'll find out if all of this mattered and if I have to restart the island anyway.
Good morning, Tropico! I am Juanito, and this is Tropico News Today, keeping a finger on the pulse of the nation. Stay tuned to DNT for the best music and the most optimistic news.
Okay, so it starts us out with 2 farms. Let's go ahead and look. Well, first of all, okay, the dock is right here. That's pretty good. It's a straight line there. That'll be nice and easy. I'm looking at a lot of rough spots here. I don't like that, but those might be minerals. We'll find out here in a moment. So, let's check out our crops. Okay, well, the farms don't need to be on the good growing spot. In fact, that's not what you want. You want them adjacent to it. The fertility will change over time anyway, so using this up doesn't matter. We can later expand the city. Bananas okay there. Papaya, pineapple okay. Okay, pineapple. Coffee, tobacco, sugar. So I'm kind of looking at a future cash crop here. Could do papaya now, or just do pineapple. Eventually I want to build... Let's see. Well, if it's sugar, we can make rum. If it's pineapple, we can make a cannery. And I like the canneries because you can make 3 things out of 1 production building. So you can put pineapple, coffee, and then fish. So whereas going the sugar rum thing might make more money, it's only 1 object that we can actually do, and then we'd have to maybe make that down here. Actually, that would probably be better anyway, because then it would just go straight to here. So we won't worry about that. Maybe pineapple is good because it can be food as well for people. So why don't we go ahead and change... Let's see, it looks like your good crops are up here. So we'll change this farm to pineapple. And then, early on, one of the best things we can do for ourselves is a mine, which, that's not great. That's pretty far away. Gold? Ah, damn. So when I tested this game, no gold? Oh, shit. That's not good. There's some oil, fishing, logging, pastures. We don't even have bauxite on this island. I don't like that. When I was testing this game and playing around, I had a gold mine that was like right next to the dock, and that was actually pretty important. You know what? I think I'm gonna re-roll. I'm gonna re-roll the island because that's not super great. All the mines are over there. Like, mines are really where we're gonna early on break out. So I'm gonna need to rely on that more than the crops. I think I'll re-roll the island, so I will be right back. Okay, I think I can be happy with this one. We got tourism here that's relatively close, but more importantly, we can maybe make the tourism district over here, because you really don't want people going through your actual town, apparently. Like, you really want a tourist community. We also have 2 rather large plateaus here, but they're also big enough that I could actually put something up there. But more importantly, especially early on, we have an iron mine right there and gold right there. So I think that's going to help out immensely with my early economy. But we need to come back in here. So we've got different setup now. Papaya, okay. Pineapple, okay. So I can use that one as pineapple yet again. Sugar. Okay, I think we'll turn that one into pineapple. And here we go. Okay, so got a lot of shacks here. Probably want to end up building some kind of tenement. Let's do that first. Tenements are kind of expensive, though. But I think early on I can sort of build my way out of trouble. We just need people in better houses. Actually, first thing we need, and these are going to be screamed at me immediately, because that's happened in my test game. We need a clinic. Damn it. That thing is in the way. Okay, well, could put the clinic right there. Maybe... Alright. Let's just do a little Little thinking here.
We interrupt this program for an important announcement. Wake up, people! You are being deceived and brainwashed by the lies of the oppressive regime you call government. My name is Betty Boom. Follow me, and I will show you how deep the rabbit hole actually goes.
Not very good for logging. I mean, I suppose if we went up here, but that's very way. We can always put another dock on the other side of the island, which is definitely what we're going to want to do. Okay, so I'm going to drag a road up there and then jank it in there. Probably going to spend a little too much money, if I'm honest. Oh, you were doing some weird stuff right now. Okay. Demolish. Oh boy. You don't like that one? Let's try this again. How is that? Well, that's still broken there, but better. Okay. So, let's think about future industries. Guns from iron. This worsens relations, foreign relations in the process. We should probably not do that right away. I honestly think gold is the way to go. Like, super early on, we probably just want to go straight gold. So let's do that. Now, I guess that, well, I was reading the manual, and I guess this is kind of like in Tropico 1 and probably all Tropico games. I just haven't noticed. Really, the only building you want on the spot that you're looking at is oil. That's the only one that has to be on there. So we could actually have multiple mines digging from this area. It does not have to be right on it. So I'm going to have it like... I wish the rotation was a little bit finer controlled here, but just do something like that then. Okay. And then we will drag a road here. So people will go to things on foot, but obviously having a road means that the traffic will transport things a lot faster. Okay, so that's the first job we've got done. And then, like I said, we want to go into here. We're going to need a clinic and a church. They are both going to require foreign people right away to come in. Oh, this actually fits now. Okay, perfect. Sure. You know what? Like, I really don't want this to look like a shithole. So I was thinking maybe like I could open up a nice little square here, nice little plaza. And so I'm thinking ahead that, you know, like if I don't want to build there now, because eventually these things would want to move. That's a future problem. We'll have to build a hospital eventually, and that'll replace a clinic. So let's just do it cheaply now. Then this church could probably go right here, and then we could drag a little square around it. Yeah, sure. Plowing through all of this. Of course, those people will need homes. Of course, it won't fit there. Tenements we'd eventually want to replace with an apartment. Right now, though, we can't really afford to do so. Bunkhouses, also a good idea, but we should build those near the jobs. Quick, cheap, easy. People want to go there. Is that close enough? So, like in the first game, and again, all games, they're all very similar, especially from 3 onward. The time it takes people to walk is included in their work day. So the longer it takes them to go, the less work they're accomplishing. But the garage is very expensive, and we are out of money right now. So we're going to have to wait on that. But eventually, I will want a garage sort of where people live and then also where they need to go, which is why we've also built that. Okay, so for now, I think that's good enough. We'll just hope they can get there a little bit faster. Sweatshop, workshop. Ah, right. To ensure happiness, because right now people are not so great on that. Income disparities currently at 20%, which is actually pretty good, all things considered. The richest people are getting paid $8. Who are those people? Guards, perhaps? I don't know. But what we do want to do is look at the... Boy, I don't remember where that is. Caribbean pay. Okay, well, it looks like we gotta let this go for a little bit to find that out, what the rest of the Caribbean is paying people. But I'm willing to bet it's going to be around $8 or $9. So for now, I'm not going to raise that up. Let's just go ahead and play. Have a moment. Let's make this the highest priority so people are building that first, followed by the tenement, but we'll wait on that. Well, actually, let's just go ahead and put low construction priorities on those, and that'll take care of that itself. Do not offhand know what that means. I think, like in Tropico 6, I think that was like a buff that Presidente gave, so maybe he showed up here? That's something I need to work on too. Pause for a moment. Where is Presidente? Ah, yes. So, Presidente is actually poking his head over here, where he actually needs to come.
Never fear.
Come over here.
Is here.
Can I not control him directly? I thought I could control him directly.
Where
I
to
thought I
now?
read... Ah, there we go. Yes.
It's always all work and no play for Presidente.
I need to remember to have him sort of helping out and watching and making this stuff go faster, because, oh good, this is already done. Perfect. Speed that up a little bit, because we want to start making exports as quickly as possible. Another thing about the garage is that it provides Teamsters. So we don't have to build a whole new Teamsters office right near everything. Like, we can just have the couple guys that need to deliver be right there, which is very helpful. Okay, so they have started growing crops. It's good. A little slash and burn there. It's kind of too bad. Well, I don't know that actually, but I feel like it's kind of too bad that if they're going to do that, if they're going to cut through the rainforest here, that the lumber doesn't also count towards your stuff. What do I see? Stored resources? No, no. Well, I don't know what's currently in there. Okay, I think that's probably been enough time. Yes, $8. So, to help our people, go ahead and boost their pay. See, job quality has gone up just a little bit. It's also going to cost me quite a bit, I'm sure. General overhead, yeah, but I mean that's all construction. We'll be fine. As soon as the gold starts going out, we'll be fine. We'll make a lot of money on gold. But nobody wants to move in yet. Maybe I gotta delete some more housing. Oh, there we go. Somebody's moving in. Oh, they moved out of there over to here. Okay, well, you know. I guess we gotta speed this up even more.
See?
Hold up. Can't satisfy health. Can't find a doctor. Okay, well, you know what? Maybe we'll put that as high priority then. As soon as we get that, we have to then pay money to have someone move here. No exports. Okay, we might end up getting a little bit of money troubles here. There's the clinic. Okay, I cannot afford it. I think it's $500. Oh
And
shit,
now
it's
for
way
a
more than that.
curious case.
Hey, look at
A
that.
wild llama has made a successful assassination attempt on El Presidente's favorite hat. The hat is in a very bad condition, with little hope of recovery. The unfortunate llama has been charged with high treason and will have to testify in court for its actions. Animal activists are planning nationwide demonstrations in a desperate attempt to free the furry creature.
I might end up turning off the radio. I thought we finally made a sale, but no, we just got foreign aid, and I think that took a big hit. Politics, big hit with relations. Okay, not too big. Actually, we're doing okay, especially considering that I am taking a hit with U.S. relations. Still pretty good. Nice. No prominent faction yet. That's good. Loyalists are hurting, but they will get better. Man, this is very high right now. Interesting. Anyway, thing to do with all that money now is buy a worker. Hire a worker. And then we'll have to do the same with the church. That's going to have to get built up here. Presidente, come
Speak
over.
fast. I don't have all day.
That built up. Blow through our money again. We have a full. We do have a full setup there. One citizen already decided to leave. Oh, that's not great. Okay. And then we probably want to get... Well, we're really skating by here, but we probably want to get another set here of garage. Okay, well, I guess it'll go right there. That's actually pretty fine. That's where it is right there. Perhaps I'm wasting through too much money, but I'm gonna set up right here. Maybe I should have had that come over here. One new foreign expert, hooray! You know what, let's cancel that. I don't get all my money back. Oh well, you live and learn. We can still make a little bit of industry here. People are protesting against the government. We just sold $13,000 worth of goods, worth of gold.
No me interesa.
What don't you like? New job. Protesting. I'm unhappy. I protest to make my voice heard. I should end my protest. Presidente has promised my demands will be met. So Presidente must have wandered over here, because you can actually do that. There's a lot of... There's a lot of context stuff that Presidente can do. And one of those things is talk to protesters and assuage them. But what else? Satisfying, he's going to go home. You have a home? Like where? You've got one spouse. Relative pay, good. Housing quality, low. Where do you live? But I really want to know. Housing a big issue with them. Healthcare, the job, determined by the work quality of the place.
Muy buena.
There's a builder. Okay. Did I not? I mean, okay.
Uh-huh.
Household size for 2. Where do you live? It's over there? I don't know. Okay, well, yes, I would like them to move out of these things. I guess I'm going to have to build more housing. So, let's do, like, not that. Country house is only a one family house. Bunk houses are not great. But as far as getting people, we don't even have anybody over here, so I think I need another tenement. Again, not great. Apartments are too expensive, though. I mean, this is pretty expensive. We did just make a bunch of money, though. But this is also... Like, this only has a rent of 1. I think that the apartment block...
While some of our comrades are busy fighting the injustice around the world, the rest of us are fortunate to be living on such a beautiful island. Take a minute and thank El Presidente for our happy life on these shores.
I'm kind of tempted to tear this down. Well, first of all, it's empty. Let's do it. Where? Yeah. That's not how you do this. There we go. Demolish. Now, and we'll build a nice little apartment there. I guess it actually has to be demolished. You can't just bomb it. Overall, it's not that much more expensive to build an apartment in the grand scheme of things, and I think it'll pay dividends later as just a nicer place for people to live. It's really finicky about where you place this stuff, doesn't it? Then we can get people out of these shacks, hopefully. Nobody wants to come way over here to live in, I guess. But once we get that up, there'll be people who need a place to live. I really hope this music's okay. I'm not thrilled. Shacks. I'm not thrilled about the idea that
No me interesa.
it's going to get copyright problems. Okay, stop for a moment. Stop for a moment.
¿Qué?
What
¿Qué
are you unhappy
silencio?
about? I'm unhappy. Can't satisfy faith. All right. Now that they are here, we will spend some money, only for $500, and get you somebody so you can have a church. Good. This is more important to me, though. Oh. Okay. So we hired one, and then somebody else came along. So now this is completely open. Otherwise, we'd only be able to handle 4 people, which is great. That's actually fantastic. Someone decided to come here. Now, one thing I could do, though, I could kick them out, and they would go over here, and then whoever comes along, this new person that we just hired, could maybe go into the clinic. Whatever. I think we'll be fine. We'll wait and see what the next expected revenue, 162. Okay. Let's see what the next shipment does for me here. So, rebels already. Nira Cologne. How does one find that? Crime? Average crime safety. Got 9 unemployed people. Okay, well that's something we need to tackle first then. Politically, overall respect is going down. Average happiness is going down. Income disparity is going down, though. Well, I mean it's going up, but it's being off-put by the new $20 person we just hired there. But it was 20, so it is going down a little bit. We are pretty fine here. So I guess maybe they didn't fine-tune it until later. At least I don't know how to find it right now. But I know in Tropico 6, you could fine-tune it to find the people that were... Oh, you must be the rebel.
Abajo con el poder.
And with the oppressor. Okay, well... Perhaps, sir, can I have you...
Abajo con el poder.
How does one arrest them? I don't know, but I should probably have Presidente
Never
come in
fear.
and maybe handle this.
President is here.
If
Windy
you
season has
can.
started, and all Tropicans with right minds are staying in the pub or home drinking, excluding those working, of course. For the
Pub.
others, listen to our station and relax. There is nothing better than the bad weather, as the prominent writer tells us.
Stick the pub right in between the church and clinic. That'll go real well. I guess probably you want to put this near where people are going to be, so we could just put it across the street. That's super great. But whatever. They'll go there good. We're cleaning up some shacks. Once that's done, hopefully we'll gain a little bit more. No, what else did I want to do? Jobs. Time for another mine, I think. We could probably just do no, industry. Jewelry. 12,000. Okay. Do I do it now? No, we build a base first. You build all your raw goods first, and then as that builds you money, then you can fine-tune it. So we'll build a mine, start taking some of the iron out of this. We can actually put that real damn close, looks like. Don't even have to build next to a road. There. That right there. Yeah, that'll soak up some people. It'll start pushing out raw goods.
Time for a walk.
1 new foreign export, 5 new immigrants. Uh-oh. What I should have done was I should have tried to find out where she lived. 5 new immigrants means Presidente. The Reds are complaining of the lack of proper health care. Most of the population has to rely on traditional medicine. Well, hey, listen. Like, that's not my fault that you're not going here. Preventative medicine. Obstetrics. After a member of the family visits the building, chance the woman will become a mother increases by 50%. Increases lifespan of visitors by 1 year each visit. Focus on that. I think this changes. I'm gonna have to actually look at the manual to see exactly what that affects. But I think they're different things. Like they'll focus on different things. After visiting, the patient will need healthcare 20% less often. So this will take the burden off of the clinics. Listen, you folks are protesting something, and it's right here. Okay, like. I realize it's full and it's busy, but I could build another clinic, I suppose. We surely are not that big. No reason that we need that, right? I think it's just that it's catching up because we didn't go at it the first time. Like we didn't go at it immediately, and so it's residual people not getting health care. See, because now it's empty again. Boy, this thing would be a lot better. Okay, you know what? Before you start building on that, though, I think I'll take the loss because it's now actually better to move it down here, sort of central. The garage, I mean, like I said, it does have Teamsters in it, but I think it is more for getting people to work in distant areas. So, since we have some people who are living here, and they are, like, right there, that Teamster... No, the Teamster must... whatever. We're going to move it. Garage. Let's put that down, like, right next to this. Or here? Here? Here. Here's pretty central. Especially if we're going to get any more industry. Let me look here. That is a very dark green. That's also pretty good. You know, maybe it was fine where it was. That's for sugar, though. Tobacco, not going to happen down here. Papaya. Okay. Pastures. Okay, pastures could go there. Logging is actually decent right here. I mean, hot spot right there, but... yeah, I think we're going to have to save the plateaus for the logging. So we're not going to focus on that right now. What? Don't do that. One thing I dislike about the game is the awkward controls. It's got some weird controls that are somewhat inverted, and some are just not, and then you got... it's a mess. Anybody living in here still? Yes, they are. So we probably want to build some bunkhouses down here eventually. Put a garage down. What was I looking at? Why was I looking at this again? Right. Pastures. We're just going to save that for pastures, I guess, because then we can do like some tannery and stuff. We'll save the logging for another place. So this is actually going to be fine. Actually, what I should maybe do is build in crappy places like this for industry. So I should have a road that veers off to that and then connects up along the beach here. These are not good for anything else. So with that in mind, putting the garage like right about there would put it central to sort of the industrial area here. So that's where we're going to do it. Right there. Maybe if I tilt it this way. Yeah, it'll be fine here. Maybe they'll fix that road too. Okay. What's our unemployment at? Unemployed 12. Right. Okay. Let's focus on that, because we need that immediately. If people move in, some people moved in. Let's get some bunkhouses. Maybe I should wait until that road develops, so I'm not building over that. Yeah, with a pasture here, we could get tannery up and running. Because ranch does... Oh, there is no tannery. So what do we do with it in this game? I'm still thinking Tropico 6. Wind turbine construction office. Teamster's office on this end might be necessary, actually. If the Teamsters are way the hell up here, if we start getting that a bit thicker, we're going to need one down there. Garbage dump. Reduces pollution in a large area. Right. Well, this is probably going to be heavily polluted then. Just out of curiosity. Oh, so that's showing the pollution? I wish this would show me the radius that this affected, though. Well, whatever. Okay, so that's the thing to think about. What else do we have here? A nuclear program. Protects from foreign invasions while the treasury balance is positive. Yeah. So I think, like I said, I think this will be my goal for the game here. Because I really can't see much else. Radar dish. Used to search for aliens or spy on the superpowers. Maybe we could find some aliens. This does have all the DLC, or the expansions, or whatever it was, that came with Tropico 3. But I don't know specifically what they added to the game, because I don't know what was originally in the game. I'm very tempted to do that. But again, we're going to do the jewelry factory next, right? So, wait a minute there. But the ranch can solve food problems and costs less than plant farms. So it's only for food this time, I guess. Okay. Marketplace, another thing we need. Can't build that there anymore. If I got rid of some of these really crappy buildings, why don't we put it right next to the garage? That way, perhaps distribution will happen. I'd like to maybe connect that road up here. Just kind of bend that off. Market. Let me see what this actually looks like here. Yeah, the marketplace right here though doesn't actually make a lot of sense. People go to the farms to get their food, so like putting it right here, you know, that's a short trip. It would make more sense to have it like, well, if we did it here, we would delete some of these shacks, which would not force them into anything because there's no room. We're gonna have to build another tenement. Yeah, why don't we... Okay. Let's get another tenement. At this point, an apartment would be too expensive. And the rents... What's our average? So the average worker's making 8. 3 of that rent. Oh, there's a formula, too. There is actually a formula of what they will pay. And so, like, it's a percentage of overall pay. So, like, if 2 people...
See?
What are you making? Well, you're probably making 8. Yeah. So you're making $8, but there's 2 people in the household, so they're making 16 overall. And there's a percentage of that salary that they will pay for everything else, including like the rent. And that's actually a mechanic that the manual talks about. Penultimo, I'm gonna have to turn you off. I'm gonna have to turn you off.
raining frogs than men.
Thank you. I wonder if that's also going to turn off the messages from the revolutionaries. Maybe we'll put penultimo back on at some other point. But anyway, so there's like a maximum percentage of a salary they will pay for rent, and so what you can do is once everyone is being paid and employed, you can raise the rent to that threshold. I don't think I'll get into that, honestly. That's just a little too crunchy for me, but that is something to consider. Anyway, let's just build a tenement, because we need to save money so that I can start building that jeweler, and then we'll really have money. But I need to get these people situated in some place, and then let's go ahead and where was that? Government? No. Marketplace, there you go. So put this down in this neighborhood, and people can go here for food, as opposed to trekking all the way to the farms. Especially once the farm fertility is gone, they'll need a place to go. So kind of putting this in the center, I'm thinking, will be good, because then we can kind of build out a square around it. Just wander into this. Let's give it a little bit of space, just for visual. Okay, we will prioritize that one. Hopefully Presidente will get on that. Maybe I should actually prioritize this. Okay, good. Now the cash should really start coming in, I hope. Oh yeah. 11 grand just off of that. And 3 new immigrants. Number of rebels on the island is growing. Please take adequate precautions. I found some brochures of military equipment on sale. We can save up to 50%. Okay, yeah, we should probably... Yay. Okay. Where are we? Where are we at here? How do I see sentiment? Income disparity has risen by quite a bit. I guess I could raise pay to above average. That might be something. But overall happiness is very low in terms of housing quality, which we're working on, entertainment, which is almost nil, liberty, religious quality. What is the deal with that? We've only got one guy, so not enough people are able to go. I really don't want to blow another... Well, it's only 600 this time. Yeah, okay. Okay. I need people to be able to go in here and get their stuff done. So, it's okay, I guess. But yeah, based on my balance book, maybe now I could actually just raise everybody above the average, and maybe that will make them a little bit happier. It does raise job quality just a titch, and so maybe they will... the cumulative effect of that will be a point or two that will push me back into happiness. I do kind of want to know how many rebels there are, though. But I think that as a precaution, we should probably start looking into... Well, let's see what a police station raises crime level. Your police officers raise crime level in the area. I think what that actually means is that it raises protection on it. I would hope that having the corrupt Presidente's police force doesn't do that. Now, a guard station, not enough generals. Right, that's another thing. I think you can only do it on army bases, but you can send Presidente to hand out medals, and that'll raise the overall feeling of your troops. But I probably... Not enough generals. How do I get a general? I will have to look that up. Because that's going to be pretty essential. Especially if we are suffering from that. Overall respect is high. Politics. No faction has come up yet, but we've lost a lot with the U.S. It's definitely shifted. We don't have very many loyalists. What do they want? A childhood museum. Okay. And the faction leader himself is unhappy. Who is Cecilio Moreno? Satisfied food. Satisfied faith. Salary increase. The boss finally rewarded my efforts by raising my salary. Okay. Watching a protest. I feel sympathy for this protester. Who knows? Maybe I'll be forced to start protesting as well. Where are you, Cecilia? There you go. So you must be talking to
Buenas
you.
tardes.
Oh yeah, I got a raise. See, I mean, even just a little bit. There's nothing fun to do here. Okay. Father says, can't satisfy health. That's not even who that is.
No me interesa.
Who the hell is... Oh, he must be in the church then. Okay.
¡Abajo con el poder!
There's Ms. Cordova causing problems. Watching a protest. Where are you guys watching this protest? Is it in the church? I don't see any signs around. This guy's hungry. Got somebody here.
¿Qué?
Satisfying is fun currently. Can't satisfy health. What is going on with the damn clinic? Do we have to build another one? There's no way. There's no way, right? I mean, the quality here is super high. Maybe I do need to change something here. Well, I don't know. I'll look at I'm pretty sure, like, we only get the one benefit based upon our focus here. And I really feel like preventative medicine this early on is going to be more important. But it does seem to be very full. Like, a lot. It is constantly full, so maybe we do need another one already. Which is weird because, I mean, well, I don't know. Having not played the game before, I don't have any point of reference where population actually sits. What is normal and what is not. Okay. Well, the Childhood Museum, though, will kind of help with the loyalist issue that is growing. Like, we don't have enough loyalists, so we need more people to be happy here. That is... Is that a government? No. Is that a tourism site? Entertainment site? Childhood Museum, there you go. It's a little on the expensive side. Alright. Let's do this road. Now, where are you snapping to? Oh, you bastard. Gonna be real damn finicky with this. I guess you're not meant to make grids in the game. There we go. Bam. Okay. Who knows how much money that cost me. And then we'll go ahead and put this this little childhood museum here. Hopefully that'll start building something up for me. So I guess if I'm going to do like the plaza idea, then the church maybe should be built over here. Wait, now there is a different kind of church. Cathedral. That is enormous. Okay. Well, maybe we can figure something else out there. So, based upon the way that the Spanish colonies of the Caribbean were laid out, they were based around a central plaza, and the church was always in one of the corners around the plaza. I don't remember exactly where. Been a while since I read that book, but anyway, I would kind of like to at least put the chapel, church. I guess that's just a church. Put the church over here. We could probably fit a church in there, surely. Oh yeah, plenty of room for that. But I do want to come in also with the beautification stuff, and put down like the gardens and the little stuff, and actually make it look nice instead of just, you know. But again, that requires tearing down a lot of stuff. So who knows? Maybe I just won't even do this. Or I could just keep it like half. Like we could do a half plaza here once I move the construction stuff. Like construction here in the center of cities doesn't make a lot of sense. But I don't know. Anyway, I think that's probably enough for the first episode. At least we are on our way economically. We're pretty good. If I could stop building, we'd be making quite a bit of money. I guess this just started, so it hasn't really done anything. And yes, now we've got to... I just realized I need to put some more housing down here for these people to live in. Although somebody could be living here. People. Income disparity continues to go up. Average worker, now come on, I raised price. Everyone's working at 9. Stop giving me that crap. What am I looking for, though? Unemployed still at 12. Okay, so we need to get on that. To get a lot more jobs going. I guess maybe now would be the time to start pushing foods. We could do more farms. Farms are cheap. They're quick to build, and they take a lot of people. So, like, we got 2 more farms worth here. We could do that ranch down here, actually. Let's do that. To what end? Again, like, why am I? Why would you do that? Because in Tropico 6, you do it for leather. So that there's, like, another level to do your ranches for. Cost less than that. Well, yes, actually it costs half. Okay, so I see. Okay, that's why you're just doing it to feed people. But like overall investment, I think. Ooh, Fisherman's Wharves. Yeah, maybe we'll do that. Overall investment, though, farms would make more sense because then you could turn that into other goods. But anyway, we need to get people employed here. For sure, because that is an issue. We'll build some more houses down here so people can live next to their jobs. We'll get this damn thing out of the way. Try and get these people out of shacks if I can help it. In fact, if I destroy these now, I think that they might move to the closest house, which would be that bunkhouse. But yeah, overall, I think we're doing just fine here. We're making good money. And what will we make on this one? Oh, they're already here. I probably just bought everything I just had. Because it really... Like, if the gold mine is making 11,000, you'd think that the iron would be making a bit as well. What exactly... Okay, so they haven't even produced anything yet, so that's why this is all, like, wages and upkeeping. They haven't even dug any iron yet. Lazy bastards. Okay, well, anyway, yes, so we will end this here now that I've got a base. I don't need to worry too much. I think it'll be... I'm not going to get started on tourism right away, because I don't think we have a lot of tourists. People... Where am I going to find that? I don't know. Does it even tell you? Okay, there are no tourists here. We have a 2% tourism rating. Okay. Well, that's not great. And nothing in... Threat level... Ooh, threat level medium. Okay, it is becoming a bit of an issue. Maybe I should give a speech or something. That would probably be good.
What matter requires
I will have you come over here to give me a speech. Maybe that'll boost. But anyway, we need to build some loyalty, and basically, we just fulfill needs to do that. So now that the money situation's handled, now we can focus on that. I will end this one here. I will see you next time.